And welcome to the show. Dr. Mark Vaughn and Dr. Gwen Vaughn coming to you live from Auburn Medical Group. And also with us, we have Mr. Ed. Woohoo! You're super excited there, Mr. Ed. All right. So, and of course, what we're showing there at the bottom of the screen is the chat that's coming through. How's the chat look if we put it over that? Oh, look at that. It takes the place of it. So you can see that Debbie Ronker's already on the chat. This is live for an audience that can chat in through the chat function on YouTube. So you can comment or question if you're watching it while it's live. If you're not, you did something wrong. You weren't here. You
Click
missed
the bell icon. That is probably right down here somewhere.
Somewhere over there.
And you'll know.
If you're subscribed. First subscribe, then the bell icon so you don't miss shows like this.
Mash that like button. Hit what? I don't know.
Yeah.
We're not cool YouTubers like that.
That's what they say, yes.
All right. Ring that bell.
But ring that bell. All of the above. Thank you, yes. And today we'll be talking about how you can help your doctor help you.
Is that how it?
Yeah, there you go. We didn't rehearse that. I know you wouldn't believe it. But
I know from that.
Okay.
Went off without a hitch.
Yeah, we'll keep working on it. So, Mr. Ed, you keep us informed on the comments as they come through.
You betcha.
Okay.
Did you recognize Maria Garcia Odell from
I haven't since we got
Lake Orion, Michigan?
Yes.
Welcome.
Yes. Yeah, she tells us that
Well,
she's from
hello.
Orion, Michigan, Lake Orion, Michigan.
Lake Orion.
And you know what? We believe you. We believe you're from Lake Orion, Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far is that from Detroit?
Yeah, we'll have to find out. Maybe she'll let us know.
She can let us know. No idea. Never been to Lake Orion.
I bet it's further away from Detroit than Windsor, Canada is from Detroit.
Yeah, well,
bet it's
I don't know.
closer to Detroit than we are.
Born and raised in South Detroit. Okay.
I know a song that has those words.
That's right. Because there is no South Detroit. You'd be in Canada if you're south of Detroit.
Wait, what?
Because downtown is right on the body of water. Whatever that body of water is, that on the other side is Windsor, Canada. Okay.
Anyways.
So much for my hang-ups on geography and Journey songs.
Geography?
Let's study geography with Journey. No, don't. Find somebody else.
I bet you don't even know the Great Lakes.
The Great Lakes?
Superior.
HOME, right?
Yeah.
What?
Holmes.
Holmes.
HOME.
That's how you-
Huron, Ontario.
Ontario,
Lake
Superior, Erie,
Erie.
and Michigan.
There you
Did we
go.
do it?
There you go.
Got it.
So how do we help patients how do patients help us to help them? I would divide it into different categories myself.
You seem to be running the show, so go ahead.
I mean, you're welcome to.
I just show up for the comedic relief. That's why I'm here.
That's why I laugh.
How
more,
do my
because
patients?
you're sitting over there?
Because I'm sitting here.
Oh, we were laughing at Deborah Ronker's comment about how she says it's hot up where she is.
Yeah.
It's closer to the sun. That's what my in-laws would always say, who lived up in Truckee. It's close. It's 85. It's so hot.
Yeah. How many degrees hotter is it here?
In Quincy, it was like 96 or something. That's hot up there.
That's close to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw it on the news.
Yeah, we were surprised to see that the valley was actually cooler than the foothills.
Yeah.
Today. I guess
Today
it
it
happens
is.
on occasion.
They get a little bit of that.
Is it the breeze
Delta
that does
breeze,
it?
maybe.
Is that
And
why?
in August, up at Truckee anyway, it'll get to be in the 90s briefly for a couple of days.
It's hot up there when it's in the
Ugly.
Got to go to a lake.
Go to a lake. Jump in a lake.
Anyways, how can patients help you help them? Did I say that correctly?
Okay.
Get lost in the back and forth there.
So there was.
I can help you there.
Please,
If you
tell
can
us.
get them to stop talking about their other doctors, they all have so many complaints to you about their other doctors. If you can change that conversation and save some time.
That actually does factor
That
in.
makes sense.
Okay.
And yes.
I have to get this out. You ready for this one?
Okay.
Okay. Any doctor, apparently, who has ever worked on a professional athlete gets this reputation with all their future patients as being the team doctor for that professional team.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had so many patients talk to me about their
team doctor for the
orthopedic
Niners.
surgeon who did their shoulder or their knee, and he does the San Francisco 49ers. And
You know, I've thought about that too.
He's for the Giants.
Reminds me of a joke. How do you know somebody does CrossFit? They'll tell you. How do you know somebody's operated on a professional athlete? Apparently, they'll tell you.
So we have these patients because we're relatively close to the Bay Area. A lot of people move up to our area from more urban areas. And I have heard so many patients tell me about their doctor who was the 49ers doctor
No,
or
I
the
get that
Giants.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the same thing was true in other areas where he lived. And so by that, I was the doctor for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Whoa, this guy.
Because I once had a lineman who cut his finger on a hedger and came into the emergency department.
Oh, gee.
I sewed it up. I mean, so by their criteria,
Well,
I'm the doctor for the Chiefs.
I'm the team doctor for many of the local high schools.
Well, and until recently, the 49ers used to do all the spring and summer training here,
They'd come up to
10 minutes away.
I thought that started in about 88, 87? No, maybe a little earlier than that. But I didn't think it lasted that many years, did it? At Sierra?
It's too hot up here for them.
We've established that, yes. Okay. So, yes.
But anyway,
going on and on about your other doctor and how great they were and who they operated on, that's not helping us help you. That information isn't helping us get on to the next patient who might be another viewer of our show. So, in a way, it's helping you. If the person before wasn't going on and on about their previous doctor. Okay.
Right.
That's
one thing.
That's one. Okay.
So along those lines, I have some patients that just they don't really allow me to get a word in edgewise.
Those
do you
people
have something
do
like that.
There was one last week
Yeah.
who the MA came in.
Oh, you told me about that. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I was there. She came in and I was like, oh, I
So
overheard
my
it.
MA comes in and tells me, I can't get this guy's blood pressure. He will not stop talking. She left the room, just walked out. She didn't get his blood. Yeah. This was a first.
That was the right thing to do for her.
So I went in and said, you must stop talking so we can get a blood pressure. And then he would not stop talking. And so I had to interrupt him and say,
yeah, you kind of just need to
because
direct.
I wasn't going to have any staff at the front desk to check him out. I could see the way this was going.
At 5:30,
Thankfully, it was the last
6
patient of the day. Otherwise, I'd be thinking in terms of, okay, I've got another patient to get to. So just so that he would have somebody to check him out who needs to go home to their own family after they're done work here. Yeah. So I had to really focus him and direct him. Right. There are people like that who...
Yeah, they're few and far between, but yeah, they're out there.
They're missing that.
The cues where, hey, this person needs to help me by talking too.
There are other things that we need to get to besides the details that don't matter at all.
Yes.
Debbie kind of gives a reason why she does that. I have a list of my medication, my allergies, and so on, so that I take to my other doctors, even for my primary.
It's always a good idea.
And it helps out a lot.
That does help out a lot. In the age of EMRs, if you are going to someone inside of the same network that has access to that EMR, it's not as needed, but that is still a good idea. It's we send everybody home with a little after visit summary that has all of that, their allergies, their current updated medication list that we've done, and it is good to keep that on you. If you're ever traveling, that's a really good time where that would be useful because you're often going out of the network or to another country, to another state that may not have that.
So true. And then, Mr. Ed, can you read that comment from E.K. Tidwell?
Oh, that's a very...
Are booster shots good for me?
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Moving on.
Thank you.
Well, the last booster shot...
I guess I probably need to know more about
we
you,
won't
but
go
for
into,
the most
detail.
part, they are.
Yeah.
Unless you had some horrible reaction.
Almost everybody, the answer is going to be yes.
Yeah.
But the second booster shot is only
But
good
you
for
should ask
what?
your primary care doctor.
What,
what you
2 weeks or 2 months or something?
Yeah, it gets shorter each
It
time.
lasts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to your primary care
Less and
doctor.
less
That's
benefit.
the answer, right? Yeah.
So the other thing to help us help you, things having to do with physical examination. So most of what we do is just finding out what you're saying is going on with your body. Most of what we do is that. And then based on that, we decide what parts of the body to listen to, look at, feel, smell sometimes. It does play a role. So,
Sometimes.
Ouch. Smell.
so these are the things we
Sometimes.
use our senses and some instruments like stethoscopes and EKG. Well, we won't get to the EKG.
Otoscopes.
Otoscope,
Lights.
to look in the ears, to confirm what we already think or to rule out some things that we need to rule out along the lines of what you told us. Well, in physical examination, I've made these observations. And one of them is if a patient will not stop talking and you're trying to listen to their
can't hear.
heart and their lungs, I'm not going to get any information there.
It's true. You can't hear the heart sounds. You can't hear the breath sounds.
Yeah. And
Especially those who won't even breathe while they're talking. They just talk. So
they just talk. You're trying to get this breath in.
breathe.
So these people do exist. And if you're one of
Yes.
them,
Yes.
will you get it from this show? Probably not, because we told you. I need you to not talk.
Well, and another thing along those lines, just preparing for a physical exam. If you're coming in with a
Garlic. No, go ahead.
I have no idea where you're going with that. But if you're coming in with
Vampires.
for a rash on your upper leg, and you're wearing these tight plus tights or pants that you can't pull up, sorry, we're gonna ask you to pull your pants down. So
Please.
it may help you to come in with some
Loose.
shorts on.
Please.
So think about things like that.
And do not have those little metal sequin things all over.
Oh my goodness!
Unless you're going to take it off.
Yeah.
The stethoscope goes up against it so it can't.
And you just hear the on the top of it. Yeah, I know exactly what you're
don't
talking
wear
about.
Afghans around or stuff that's knitted that you can't hear through.
Yep.
All right. A t-shirt.
A t-shirt's fine.
A t-shirt is
I
fine.
can
We
hear
can
through
hear through a t-shirt.
Yeah, you just
But
flatten
something
it out
that's not letting that diaphragm of the stethoscope go right
Be
against the
flat.
skin.
Yep.
We can't hear through that. You're going to have to take it off. And we don't usually have patients get into gowns in this setting. I mean, we do in the emergency department, but
Not here.
But every once in a while, I'll have an experience like that, and I'll go, okay, the next monthly meeting, we're just going to gown every patient.
Sometimes you feel that way. Yeah.
You know, you've been through it.
Well, they have like the chest rash, and they're like wearing this turtleneck, and you're like, come on. Then I got to pull it up and take a look at your rash.
Yeah.
Maybe
So,
something you can unbutton. Maybe.
think about it. But
So okay, let's just put it out there. What would be the perfect thing to wear to a doctor's office?
Nothing.
I would think
Nothing.
nothing.
just come on in.
Just be sitting in the chair when I walk in the room. Ah!
I would say a button down, shirt.
Well, then you have to unbutton.
But yeah, but that's a lot
know.
easier than for like a woman. They could just unbutton a few if they need to see something.
Ask
on
the
chest,
MA
right?
if you can change into the gown.
Or you could always just do that. Just wear a gown.
Oh.
Wear one of our gowns.
Oh, MA,
We got them.
Can I change into a gown? That's what. Could you imagine? You would be like thanking the patient.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you.
Get a gown on.
Thank you. That makes
Shorts,
our
but
job
then if it's
easy.
if it's the middle of the winter, you don't really
And-
want
and have
it's
it
not
open in the back.
Feasible to wear shorts.
Not in the front as you're sitting there across.
I've got it. Those convertible pants that like zip at the knees. Brilliant. You could just wear those to your doctor. You could just zip off the lower legs. And
Yeah, I suppose. Depends on
go to sport mode on those pants.
Yeah, okay. All right. Zip offs.
Zip offs.
Zip with sleeves too.
Zip off sleeves.
You know, if your problem is like a rash in the armpit, just zip off the sleeve.
Zip off. I have
This
a
is what the
jacket that
problem-
like zips here. I think it's for
Can you see through?
flow. But good. It's got a little mesh. Mesh.
Are we going
So
to
I
be
don't think
diagnosing
so.
through the mesh?
I don't think so. That's not going to work.
Get,
But it's a jacket. You're inside. You can take out the jacket, I guess.
scraping for
Probably don't need that.
a smear on a slide through the mesh. I was thinking fungal. You said you're showing your armpits. So I was thinking.
Yeah.
And then okay. Should we mark this part of the show as the fat shaming part?
Oh, wow.
Would that be good?
Sure. I guess we're going there.
So, well, okay, here's the thing. There's so many ways that being obese affects health, but the physical examination is one that probably is underappreciated. So it affects trying to listen to the heart and lungs because you can't hear through it. It doesn't transmit sound.
To listen through, yeah.
For like an abdominal exam, you can't feel what's in there. For our shots that we give, our cortisone shots, the landmarks aren't there for, okay, where's
knee injection?
Needle.
Where's that bony prominence?
Or
I don't know.
is the needle even long enough to get through?
That's something to consider, yeah.
So these are actual real things we have to deal with in America, more so than other countries. And I thought I'd throw those out there rather than the one that I experienced last Friday, which I think I told you about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I couldn't find the right speculum to, even the biggest wouldn't do the job.
Gotcha.
Okay. Did you have something you can give us there, Mr. Ed?
No, there's nothing new.
Nothing new on the... Okay. Yeah, Deborah Ronker's comment was there.
So, help us, help you.
Help
that reminds me of a movie.
Help me help you.
Yes.
All right, I think we've alienated enough people to have Mr. Ed bring in his vocabulary terms?
Okay.
Or
well, now
terms?
you guys, we've done this once before.
Oh.
And so I'm going to put this aside for a second.
All right, here we go.
Now, I'm going to give you the questions.
This sounds fun.
No, I'm going to give you the answer, and you're going to give me the questions.
Time for everybody's favorite segment of the show.
Mr. Ed Jeopardy.
It is, yeah.
Well, let's see here. Let me find a real complicated one.
So we're not going to work our way up?
Transient lingual papillitis.
Transient lingual papillitis.
So that is not a diagnosis that I use very
I don't
often.
think that's even a real diagnosis, but
Come on, you guys.
We're
This is a simple
transient?
yeah.
They're
Like if they had something irritating.
inflamed. Oh, okay. They were big.
All right, Mr. Ed, give it to us.
You ever have a patient with a bump on their tongue?
Yeah, it goes away.
Okay. Okay, let's hear it again now. Transient lingual, what was the last word?
Papillitis.
Well,
Papillitis.
maybe papillitis?
No, papillitis.
Papillitis.
So every once in a while, I'll actually...
Inflammation of the papilla.
I've seen patients who have... They don't normally see their papilla in the back of their tongue.
Yeah.
And
Or it's the first time they've ever seen it. They've always been there.
They've just never looked. Yeah.
Yeah, they stuck their tongue out far enough for once. And saw the big ones on the back that look like they're huge.
Or the top of the epiglottis.
Like, oh, yeah.
Beak sticking
What's this
out back
thing
there.
coming up? That's your fault.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Now I want the common layman's definition.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay. Now that we know what the game is.
Now I know what the game is. I need a buzzer.
All right, you guys. Synchronous diaphragmatic flutter.
Synchronous. Oh, it sounds like hiccups to me.
Hey, very good. Give you a point.
Oh,
Okay, it's 1-0 so
Oh,
far.
I'm losing.
Got a point.
Synchronous.
I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Stimulate.
What?
Did he just say stanulate?
Now, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Sternutate.
Denutate.
Sternutate. Boy, I'm getting it wrong here myself. Sternutate.
Sternutate.
Fancy medical term. Come on.
Sternutate. Sternutate.
Sternutate. Or
It's one
tate. Sternutate. How do you...
You're not touching mine.
Help me Google.
Keep your hands off of mine. Sternutate.
Well, try
Let's spell it.
Try
S-T-E-R-N-U-T-A-T-E.
That's right. Okay. Just like it sounds.
Stick your chest out.
Sternutate. Quit your sternutating.
Okay, try using the word sternutate when you hear someone sneeze.
What? Wait.
This is one of those fancy medical terms used in your
time. Oh, just kidding.
Sneezing.
It is sneezing.
Sternutate.
Sternutating is sneezing, huh?
Huh. That's a new one on me. Okay.
Well, I thought you doctors knew everything. Come on.
I got hiccups, man.
The medical
Okay.
terms.
I'm living in the past.
One
Oh
done.
man, the Stedman's
One done nothing.
dictionary,
The
that
old
was
man.
fun.
The old
I'm
man
still
is
losing.
beating you.
Yep.
The old man is getting you good here. Okay.
Not for long. Won't be here. Really.
All right. These are called muscae volatantes. Volatantes or volatantes. muscai. Muscae. bolitaantes.
Don't know that one.
See, I can get
Yeah,
tough.
I'm only thinking of like muscarinic receptors, and
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And what does that have to do with?
that has nothing to do with that. That's a certain receptor for a
Type of
parasympathetic
Yeah.
nerve, which is
usually associated with like I'm going to
know
guess it
it's
has
not
to
that
do with tasting or saliva production or
Sometimes you look back and you can close your eyes and see those little floaters in there.
yeah.
Well, that's what they are. Eye floaters.
the floaters. That's the
Huh. Okay.
actual term, huh? All right.
You guys.
He's
And
really
you,
showing us up here.
you guys got through
Yeah.
medical school when? Gee whiz.
When I would type in floater,
Another century.
because
That's when I went to medical school. It was a
Me,
different
I'm
century.
different
Okay, still 1-0.
decade.
Okay, here we go. This will be easy on you now.
Oh, easy one.
If I can pronounce it. Okay. Borborygmi.
Borborygmi.
Yeah, borborygmi.
Yeah, it's a noisy intestinal sounds. Stomach growling, in other words.
Give the man a chance here.
Yeah, it's all right.
He knows it. He knew that one.
No,
He knew that one.
Okay.
Bora Bora. Wait, that's a place. What are you talking about?
You're hungry when you go there.
They don't feed you on Bora Bora. Just say your stomach's constantly
all the
growling.
food is foreign.
I'm not drinking any of the water, strangely.
Okay. Wonder if I should help you. Okay, Visalgia. Visalgia. Visalgia.
Well, Visalgia.
Visalgia.
Is just pain
Pain.
somewhere. Yeah.
VEIS? Painful veins.
If you're suffering from Visalgia,
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Visalgia. Pain of something. That would be
It sounds like he was going VEI.
on a vein.
Painful
Veins.
varicose veins?
it's a hangover.
Okay.
You don't put it together?
No, I
don't know the Latin
the
origination.
VEIS.
I'm not
I'm not following that. But
Okay.
that's okay. We don't know about all of Latin.
Nope.
Okay, gustatory rhinitis.
Ah, your nose runs.
Oh,
with
2-2. I mean, 1-1.
Gustatory, it would be, eat something or swallow something.
That's it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Nose running from eating
Hot
spicy
things.
foods.
There you go. Yeah.
I get that
let's see.
often.
Do you?
Not with the.
I get beads
not
of
with,
sweat.
Yeah, I get that too.
Here.
Not with that hot sauce, supposed hot sauce on Saturday though. My mom thought that was hot. It wasn't.
Which one? The one at the tables?
The
or
one
at
from one of the tables from Maria's.
Oh,
You guys ever have?
I've got some family that cannot stand hot sauce apparently because this was not hot and they were running for the water.
Oh, you-
before you came, yeah, that, my mom.
You guys ever go to Thai?
Oh, man. Pie.
Nope. I've got to
Yeah.
get Thai kind of milder.
Well, if they're sensitive to hot, don't take your family there.
No.
Okay, one more.
All right.
Okay, and then we'll tell you
Tiebreaker,
my
I
Thai
guess.
story. My Dave's Thai
Oh,
story.
yes, that
Where she
one.
just looked at me and said no.
Is he still in business?
No, somebody else
No,
bought it.
Oh,
yeah.
some of them. Okay.
Yeah, but there's still a restaurant there, though.
Okay. Horripilation.
What?
Horripilation. Horripilation or horripilation.
Oh, is that
Like
getting
goosebumps,
a goosebump?
or-
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
You guys got it at the same time, so it's a tie game.
Pie.
We're tied.
I thought that was called a piloerection.
Yeah, I've heard it called that too.
Horripilation is, I guess, the act of doing it, and then piloerection is the actual
Yeah.
goosebump.
Well, you guys are pretty smart.
There you
That
go.
was pretty much it.
Do we have any fun
Wait, what
terms?
kind of erection?
Pilo.
Oh, okay. All right.
Somebody's asking how my finger is doing. Healed
Oh,
up nicely.
yeah.
Starting to get some of the sensation back.
And we should remind everybody, remember this?
Oh,
That Space Waves is available on Amazon Prime Video and Apple TV Plus, and you can even rent it on YouTube. I get nothing for it. In fact, I didn't get paid for acting in it, but this is a single shot from the scene that I'm in.
You have lines.
I have a laughing
That's what
part.
I haven't
as you
seen
can
it.
see. I do have a speaking
And
part.
you have a laughing
So
part.
did you know that that's available now? On
No, I
streaming
didn't.
platforms? Yeah.
This is the
Check it
first
out.
I've heard of that.
Space Waves,
Space Waves.
mostly shot in Grass Valley.
It's a full-length
It
feature.
is a feature that's available on Amazon Prime Video and Apple TV
Space
Plus.
Waves. Okay, I'll look it up.
Waves. Yep.
And you got a spotlight role?
I have a speaking. I have a couple
We
lines.
call it a roll.
I am credited.
Yeah, that's right.
How do you know when somebody has an IMDb?
Yes, once again.
So, with that, did you have anything else you wanted to get out there this
That's
week?
it.
Mr. Ed? Those were good.
You
Those were
guys did
excellent.
great.
Yes.
I am surprised you had ones that we weren't able to get. So, good job.
Yeah.
And what did you want to thank or promote or?
Yeah, over on drgreenknight.com, got another 10.
I read them.
Oh, you read them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some dictation errors that some of them are pretty funny and embarrassing. And these are the ones I caught, fortunately, and was able to change.
Always
Every
wondered.
once in a while, we'll go back and I'll see ones and say, wow, I did not catch that. So, and over there I do have some Patreons to that support Teresia Rowatt and Sir Lindsay Antoine. Thank you for what you do.
Speaking of Lindsay Antoine, thank you, Lindsay Antoine, who also is a member of Patreon at, well, I'll just show you. It's right here. It's, look at that.
Hey.
It's patreon.com/Dr. Vaughn. And we're going to have a link here
And mine is /Dr. Green.
in the description, but also after we put the video up, we'll add in a link in the screen here. Until next time, Dr. Mark Vaughn, Dr. Dwayne Vaughn, Mr. Ed, all telling
Bye-bye.
you to stay in good health.
Doctors, thank you for another informative session. Auburn Medical Group is located in Auburn, California, USA. Thank you for participating. Please tell a friend and join us again next week.